Hello and welcome to Inspiration Calling. In today's video, we will talk about the ENTP personality that is one of the 16 Myers-Briggs type indicators, mbti. If you have come up with this personality type description for yourself, or you know someone with this type, then you want to stay tuned. We will have a look at what it means and you can see if you think it fits for yourself or someone you know who has it. Before we get started, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, the like button, and notification bell to get notified when we upload new content. If you're done with that, let's get straight into the video. The ENTP, or the extroverted, intuitive, thinking, and perceiving type, is one of the most unique personality types in the world. It is otherwise known as the debater. These types are very clever, creative, and expressive. They are also known as the innovator and the visionary because they are filled with ideas. ENTPs are fantastic conversationalists and love to engage with those where they can show their debate skills for something they are passionate about. They are generally known to be laid back and easygoing, but their close relationships may suffer in light of their seemingly non-stop, ongoing projects. They are slow to pull the trigger and avoid commitment rather than sit back and see what unfolds in front of them. Their curiosity is immense, and they have an incessant thirst to learn more about the world around them, and are constantly absorbing new information and ideas, coming up with solutions. Sometimes they are known as the devil's advocate because they love to argue for the sake of arguing. This is a way to learn a new topic and about others' beliefs. What are the ENTP's strengths? Incredibly quick learners. ENTPs can learn a new topic very quickly, and they love to keep learning new things, whether it's a new language, computer program, or how to solve a math problem. They are constantly trying to expand their knowledge, and they're always on the hunt for new ideas to learn more. Creative and spontaneous. ENTPs love to live their lives as they want to, while also trying to understand why they do the things they do. They often find themselves in situations where they want to try something new, but they don't know why it's the right thing to do. The ENTP is often great at using their imagination to try to figure out why a new idea might be a good one. Intelligent and logical. When it comes to logic and reasoning, the ENTP is often one of the most intelligent people in a room. They also have a tendency to be very logical, which is often why they are so good at figuring out how things work. What are the ENTP weaknesses? Overanalyzing everything. As we mentioned before, ENTPs enjoy trying to understand the why behind things. However, they also tend to overanalyze everything, which can make it difficult for other people to understand them. The ENTP loves to have their reasons for everything, and if something doesn't make sense to them, they might spend hours trying to figure out why. Because of their overanalyzing, they can become quite insensitive and argumentative. Difficulty finding the action. The ENTP loves to try to solve problems and figure out what makes sense. They also enjoy understanding the why behind things. However, the problem with the ENTP is that they are often better at figuring things out than actually taking action. ENTPs are great at thinking about what they have to do, but often have a hard time actually getting things done. Inconsistent with time management. Perhaps the most important weakness of the ENTP is that they actually struggle with time management. ENTPs are so good at figuring out how things work, they often forget the importance of actually doing things. For this reason, they dislike routines and schedules, and they are unfocused at times. Carl Jung's personality theory categorized personality types based on their cognitive functions: intuition, thinking, sensing, and feeling, which can then be expressed outwardly, extroverted, or inwardly, introverted. Then the personality is broken down from the most significant as being dominant, then auxiliary, then tertiary, and inferior, which is seen more as a weakness. ENTP's dominant aspect is extroverted intuition, which portrays them as being very keen in observing and spotting connections that others possibly overlook. This makes them excellent entrepreneurs, and they are known as the entrepreneurial idealist. The auxiliary aspect is called introverted thinking, and they tend to act as sponges to take in information from the world around them and are considered very logical and objective. They want to understand the why and how of everything functions. The tertiary aspect is called extroverted feeling and may not be as prominent as the other aspects. If it is developed, then ENTPs can become quite charming in social settings. However, if it is weak, they may be seen as insensitive and difficult to be around, coming across as aloof. The last aspect, or the inferior aspect, is introverted sensing, which centers around understanding the past and applying it to current experiences or the future. ENTPs struggle with this and look more to possibilities instead of how the past may influence outcomes. They become so involved in their current projects or plans that they overlook the more boring daily routine. There are two subtypes of the ENTP that you may have been labeled: the entp-t, which is nicknamed the turbulent debater, and the entp-a, which is called the assertive debater. The T-type seeks approval, agreement, and attention, and they have also been known to be angry, jealous, and envious. They are very emotional. The A-types are known to be more confident and don't care to discuss their emotions quite as freely as the T-type. There is much more to discuss about the ENTP, as they are quite complex individuals. If you are one or you know one, consider yourself very lucky, as you are truly one of a kind. The ENTP personality type is a type that is often very unique and often considered to be one of the most unusual personality types in the world. They are innovative thinkers and love to explore the world and all of its possibilities. They are very intelligent and are constantly looking for new ways to understand the world and solve problems. Okay, that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it and learned a thing or two. You can leave any questions, suggestions for future videos, or reactions in the comments section below. We would love to hear from you. Also, don't forget to hit that notification bell. Until next time, thanks for watching.